Daniel here with Menzies Designs. Well, today I'm going to show you how to adjust a door, an interior door. There's several different things that could be going wrong with this door. I've checked it out. I have not touched it. I wanted to explain all this to you all because there's quite a few different things going wrong with this door. All right, here we go. Okay, to start with, I realized that the caulking has all been moved from the casing, which we know the casing now isn't being moved. But the problem was, they was saying my door is rubbing. I'm like, yeah, it's rubbing. It's leaning. Now, a lot of people are like, well, I can just throw a screw in that and fix that real quick. I'm like, okay. So at first, without really checking anything out, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's going to be an easy one. And I'm like, whoa, well, where's my reveal? So you're supposed to be reveal here. See, it's gone. It's even overhanging here. Now, I know this is just a little mechanical room, I guess, a water heater closet. But that's our problem. When this person installed the door, they beat that jamb over to get the reveal. You can't do that. So, original plan was to go ahead and just, straighten out the door real quick. But there's quite a few different other things going on here. And I'm going to go ahead and take this casing off. I got nails over here hanging out that need to come out. It's pretty bad. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and take my knife, cut all this out, pop it off. I can probably leave that leg. Gosh, they got so much caulking behind that thing. Maybe leave that leg on and take these off. And then I'll shim back over the head to where it's supposed to go. So when I put these back on, we will have a reveal like right here. See, there's no reveal at the top or the sides over there. That will be fixed too. We probably got loose holes. I know we got some hinge work issues. So on this video, seriously, people, if you have any kind of issue, just about every issue with the door has been done to this door. So bear with me. I'm going to show you a video as I'm going. Maybe I might fast forward some of it. I don't know. We'll just see. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do first is start off cutting all this caulking out of here. I mean, it's not like it's holding on to anything, is it? I'm trying to go as smooth as I can. So what I'm going to do is, I normally start to finish everything so they don't have to worry about hiring more people coming in. I didn't used to do that. I just did trim only. Okay, that's scored enough. Get that too. Come on, come on. There we go. I guess I'll scrape that up. Wall. Got a little bubble on it. All right. Okay. We already know we're taking all this out of here. Gosh, there is no. I want to show you, just moving this around, this whole thing is moving. And I was looking earlier, and there's no shims anywhere. I mean, it's just, let me see, where's the camera? It's just crazy. No shims. this side is basically almost all the way over there to the, this needs to come over this way. That's going to fix that reveal. There's just a few different issues going on here, but we're going to fix all this. All right. Definitely need a better camera system, so bear with me. All right, let's go pop this bad boy off of here. I kind of want you all to see that before I just start kind of taking this off. Now, there is more casing in the garage. The flooring hasn't been done yet in this hallway, so it can be slightly shy off the floor, but not too much. Normally, when you do floating floor systems, it's more like a 1/4 inch, 3/8 max. That we put a shim on the floor for like baseboard or something like that. But those guys are so, normally the floor guys are so far away from the walls half the time, they got to use 3/4 inch shoe mold. Well, corner round, shoe mold's different. But they can use corner round instead of shoe mold, basically. All right, that's cool there. Yeah, you gotta take that off because it's not even nailed on the right. Man, it's just nothing's nailed, so I really have to take a bunch apart here. It's kind of trying to hold it together so it don't come apart. Right now, it's almost like I put it in here myself already. It's just barely hanging on. All right, we're just gonna have to tap it. Make sure I put some friction on there so don't pop this up. There we go. Come on, baby. It's kind of wild how everything else is barely hanging on, but oh, this casing on the head wants to really stay on there. Okay, now. I just need to get this. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Golly. Okay. Now, first thing we're gonna do, there's a couple things we need to do, but I guess let's check out the shims, the jams. Let's see what the camera looks like. Okay. So what I gotta do, I gotta get level. I just want, oh my gosh, it's moving so much. Okay, let's just see how close we're level's at. Okay, and holy smokes, that's actually level. Well, plumb, sorry. Crapola, it's gonna change me when I bring that over here. And the bottom's gotta come over that way anyway. So we're gonna bring out the bottom. On the very bottom, we're gonna bring it out a little bit. It's not shimmed anyway, because I need to bring this head over to close that gap, because they got the jam spread apart. Right here, that is causing all that issue. Instead of fixing the door right, look, they put a screw there. I got to take that out too. This is a bad hinge. I'm going to have to redo that one. It's not laying right properly. It's laying on top. And as you can tell, look, oh! All these are, and I got little tips for the screw holes. I'll show you guys that with Q-tips. Like I said, there's a lot of different issues going on here, but I've got to get that gap closed. So this right here is got to get shimmed, and I'm going to bring it back out this way. That's why the bottom, because since it's actually plumb, you put your 6-foot level on the hinges and you plumb your door that way. Which really, this could be messing me up a little bit on my plumbness, but we're gonna go with it. It can't be off that much. But anyway, so we're gonna bring out the bottom. I'm gonna shim it. Then we're gonna come over the top and move it over. And I know I got that much room to go over, but actually I need to shim that top so I can press that other side over this way so the jam can be the correct size again. Once I squeeze that and that gets tight and everything, then we'll have the right reveal. Okay. Let me see. You can't see anything at the top, can you? This is like the worst view. Okay. Okay, I've got the level. We're about to level the door out. Then we're gonna have to worry about this, which is really not that big of a deal now that we got the casing off. Okay, so I'm gonna set you back, but it does look like whenever I plumb this up, it needs to go to the left just a little bit. The head does. But remember, I don't want to shrink that too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lift this side left jam door up. That'll level out my door, my jam, and everything will get leveled out whenever I do that. And you'd be surprised you don't have to do so much, because you go up so much here, it works over here too. So as soon as I lift this left jam up, that's going to close that a little bit, because I only need to go over just so much. I mean, really, it's not much at all. So I'm just going to lift this up since the leg is almost plumb, but it's not. But I'm going to shim it. It still doesn't even have a shim in it. Okay, so let me sit this down and we'll start this work. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Now I want to go underneath the door casing, because if I do the jam without the casing, who knows what's all going to happen. Let's get shim ready. Actually, try to put it underneath. Try to put this shim underneath the jam. Oh, we're getting closer. I don't know if y'all can. Oh, you can see it maybe. Whenever I do that, see, that's going to pull it. When I do this, that's why I'll just leave this temporarily. Put a little oomph in it right there. I say, let's go ahead and just lightly, let's do it down below. Sometimes you can just tack a nail in it before you shim it, like that. And you're pretty good. Now I can put a shim in there and I can go with it. Now did it bring my edge over? Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, cool. All right. We're definitely gonna have to shim. Like I said, go about 1.5 inches. Should I go a little tighter than that? About 1.5 inches to 2 inches below or above your shim. I don't know if I want it that tight. That's why they have different size shims, but sometimes you just can't get that correct one you want. I don't like that. I got a fatter one. Come on. These are all the same. Sure, there we go. All right, sorry about that, folks. Back in action. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't want it tight because I still want to kind of have it pulled a little bit. I don't mind it. And now, bam. We'll make sure that one doesn't move. Okay. And I'll show you guys this here in a second, okay? All right, now let's look at our reveal here. You see, we're doing pretty good, but we still want to move this. And that's what I was talking about. So we're going to do that here in just a second. Okay. Man, I put wood pegs all back in the holes because nothing was really holding. That should have did something. No, it didn't, did it? No, it didn't. Come on. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna have to go with a 3-incher. What's going on with that tip? Huh. Oh, is that one of the smaller tips? Well, for Pete's sake, come on. What's that one? That one should be it. Good. I just grabbed it for good. Okay. It is not grabbing anything there. Let's open this door up for a second. Making a new home, folks. Don't want to get too crazy there. Oh, you're an idiot. Okay, whatever, folks. How about we are going to do that again. Now, can't believe how you're so silly, Daniel. You are so silly, Daniel. All right. There. Yep. Not too crazy. What am I hitting now? see that. It's rubbing on the top right there for some reason, but those reveals are looking good. Now, what is rubbing right here? Oh, is the head just kind of like waving down on you or something? I'll fix that. We'll get that. Okay, so I like all that now. Now let's go ahead, since I like that side. Oh man, that screw put a little bit of a small tweak in the head. About right there. I can deal with that still though. All right, I can handle that. Something. Where's the nail at? Alrighty. Oh yeah. Now technically, okay. Make sure that okay. Now, what do I drop all those? All right, here we go. That wood is so weird right there. The jack on the door. Press it too hard, just need it snug. It's awful weird though, don't look snug. Good right there. Alright, cool beams. Come down here. Let's go ahead and get this bottom. Where did I put all the other shims at? I don't think it's going to move, man. Let's shot it up. So I can steal that shim back. Well, here in a second, it will. It's a tough one to get back. We'll leave that one alone. But where's the other shim? Did I put it in there? Alrighty then. This bottom almost needs a piece of wood. Actually, I can't do that. alright. Quit being so darn stubborn. That's about where I want it. Oh yeah. Just need something to hold my boards up. There we go. And let's make sure. Alright, let's see what that looks like. It's getting, man, it's so close. So close. Can I use that? Nah, it's too thick. Whatever. It needs to go in just a little bit more. Which kind of sucks. Alright, let's go with a little bit thicker one. And we'll go with the opposite direction. Alrighty. I like that reveal. Try to nail where I can cock and get it away. That's not closing too bad. See that? Ah. Yeah, everybody that knows that a lot of people just heard that sound. They know what's going on there. At least anybody knows what they're talking about. Like, oh, I hear it. The door's not shutting right. Gotta fix that. Come on, get it right. Now, there's different people. Some trim companies want you to shim in the middle of the door right behind the door stop. I mean, right where the hardware's coming out. And then some trim companies are like, no, we don't want that. And everybody's got their reason. If it's just an inside door, you don't have a deadbolt, it's kind of cool to have that because you cover everything up. I guess, honestly, I can do that here. There's no sense in make sure my gap is good. Just making sure I get this reveal, and it looks like it's a little thicker. Everything just seems to be just barely too not. That's not. Ooh, I think it's too much. Nah, I think all right. Okay. Now, I really need to nail it. Whatever. I know I'm doing this. Some guys get so mad. Okay, now you can see, all I gotta do is barely go up on this. pause this and we'll go to the bathroom. Okay, I ended up taking this leg off. It was way too low, no matter what. It was like way down here. So I wasn't going to be able to get much of a reveal regardless. The other board, the header, it was too short. So I went ahead and cut a new one. Took this one off. And before I was talking about all the nasty caulking, look at this. I mean, I don't even know what it was supposed to be doing, but I took all that out of there, put it back on, made my new reveal lines. You'll see how those are right there. All right. You notice the door top is looking good. I can handle that. You guys? Yep. All right, good. Now remember, I'm not like a real professional. I've did this a bunch, a whole lot. But I've worked with some guys who are just so good, I just always say I suck. So anyway, we got this leg on here. I know I was going to leave it alone, but I wanted to leave it alone because of where it was at in the doorway. That's going to have to get taken off now. So I'm going to end up taking that off and have to put it back in there once the door jams up. Door casing's up. I'll have to cope that in there. That'll be a cope piece now. Anywho, yeah, that's it. All right. I'm definitely getting low on my glue. Getting low on the glue. All right. Okay. I'm liking it. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. Kinda didn't want to nail right there yet. I want to give a there we go. Alrighty then. The casing's a little thicker than the old casing. That's okay. It's two different kinds of casings. The one casing's a little thicker than the other. So what I'll do is I'll take my 5-in-1, pop the casing a little bit, and when I caulk it, everything will look beautiful. You know. Oh, schnazzle. Okay. I got my towel. Alright. I need to take that casing off down there. The baseboard. Great. Got a little bit of glue on me. Thin little baseboard. I got some more of you somewhere. It's weird how they put 15 gauge on everything else, but they don't use shims for a door. It's like, install your door right. The casing had it had 15 gauge, 2.5-inch brad nails in it. The casing. Not one, no shims. But they sure did want to put some Hell's in the casing. Hopefully I can find that. Anywho. Alright. I was getting all excited. I thought I was going to be able to put this leg on. But no. Is that a nail down there? Yes, sir. Any more? No, just that one. Some staple from factory. I love how they use staple casing on. Like, don't worry about it. Sometimes the casing don't even, all the staples don't. They're sticking way far out. It's horrible, man. Okay, I will have to knock that down flat. Oh, nailed it. That was my last nail. You get a nail. You gonna find the nails for me? Alright. I'm counting on you. Yeah, dude, without you, we're not gonna get this done. Alright. Oh, that bottom looks all funky. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Let's hope you can cover that up. Where's the line? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Come on, man. Here we go. This looks funky. But it's really not. I don't know why, but it just looks funky. Something's wrong, but it's not. Alright. It sure does look funky though, but it's not. Anyway. Alright. So, with all that, go ahead and go ahead and do that real quick. Little painter's putty real fast. So where did it start? Oh yeah. Oh, come on, baby. It's like a technique for this painter's putty. There we go. Piece of stuff. Wow, that's a big crack. You gotta give and take, give and take. Oh, nasty. Oh, it's getting, come on. Ah, all right. Just get rid of that. Okay, well, the door is back in. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the door off so I can caulk everything real quick. Then I'll let it dry and I'll paint the casing just so it looks a little better when I leave. And they don't have to worry about getting somebody else to do it. Replace the doorknob too. All right. Oh, the other bit. Of course I would. I need the other bit. Oh yeah. You can tell the ones I put the shims in. Oh, come on. Where's my light at? Oh, it's crazy when you go, huh? But you're in. It wasn't in. That's why. So, wait for a second. I can just put it over here. Be the easiest thing, probably. You guys just watch that door for me. Make sure nothing happens. All right. Now this was it's a little bit bigger than I wanted, but see how it works. I don't want to break the tip any more than that. Oh, might have been good. There we go. I was just used this the other day. I had it taped. That don't always help. Looks like I got it out. I definitely don't want to cut the tip anymore, make it any bigger than what it already is. All right, let me fold that over real quick. I should get that a little wetter, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. Let's go ahead and get the top. I really don't know why I grabbed that. Kind of pushing my luck. Going a little further than I probably should go right now, but alrighty then. Woo, 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 woo. Alrighty. Quit hitting stuff. Alright. Looking good in the neighborhood. All right. I really don't don't like that tip being that big. I'll go ahead and get the outers. Maybe I can get it, break out the other tube. I know, nobody caulks the top. Why not, right? We'll be different. Overachievers. All right. Now this side is the kind of messed up side. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, it's kind of bad over here. It's like you gotta. All right, this one I have to do. All right. It's kind of you gotta feather it out sometimes. It's almost like drywall finishing with caulking. Especially when the cracks can get real big and crazy. All right. Yeah, this side's messed up. And I actually took all the caulking off this wall when I took the casing off, because I ended up taking the casing off. And it's just weird. A weird wall, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is a hard one to get to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and get that then. Remember, I never said I was a professional at any of this, but it will look better when I'm done. I just worked with so many guys that are just so good, so skilled. I just say I suck, because I've worked with some really talented finished trim carpenters. They just can just about do anything. Man, I'll almost be glad when this is over, this tube is done with, so I can get a different one. All right, now, this craziness, it's time to go rinse this out. Okay. There we go. If you only saw what it really looked like a second ago. Make sure there's no caulking right there. All right, now. Oh, really? Oh, man, good. Let's go get a different tube. Go ahead and get rid of that. It is what it is. like this caulking. Boom, boom. I really need to go get my towel, but I'm not going to, I know. Ooh, there. I'm trying to blend in with the other caulk line. It's not as easy as I was thinking it was going to be. All right. There we go. We're going to hide all that. All the chip paint underneath. Chip paint be gone. Believe it or not, making that caulk line bigger like that, going over all the old chip paint, when you paint it, it'll look nice and smooth. Now in the beginning, if you wouldn't have to do that. Oh man, I should have wiped this off with a towel. Got some dust or something over here. All right, I might have to walk away from that. Pull some crap off. What is that? Oh yeah. Clean this off. Cover that old caulk line up. Oh, so big. Hate that. That's annoying. They need to do some work on that. Getting all that caulk line. There's a lot of chips and everything I'm trying to cover up kind of with the caulking, so when I paint it, it's nice and smooth. I've done this before a few times on remodels only. New build's so different, but I don't paint new build. I just do finished trim on new build normally, unless it's my own remodel. Much anymore. Almost need to use the water because it's caulking's a little dry already, being I guess a little old. Things you gotta do to cover up chip paint. That'll be smooth. Nice and pretty. Okay. All right. I have just realized that somebody put this hinge on upside down. Now, I know you're like, well, take the pin out and just put it in on the top side. But actually, these hinges they're designed to go a certain way. You can see how this one actually has the curve right here. Down here's the curve is going to be on the inside. That actually, you can see why there's a crack there now. That's not how that's supposed to go. So we'll go ahead and flip that around, the bottom one. Put this door back on and we'll check out the reveal. Okay, as you can tell, the door looks way better. All right. Opens up real nice and smooth. Don't have to worry about anything anymore. Made it look a little better. Now, if everybody likes this, please subscribe and like to my channel. This really does help out a lot. I'm about to go ahead and put a new knob on here. Subscribe, like to the channel for me, please. And go to the channel and check out the video on the doorknob. Plus, I have other videos on there also. Thanks for watching. Until next time.